Hey, Mason fans. Mr. Jeremy here. Oh, got a big, heavy box. I'm trying to... That box is too heavy. Here, box full of little toys. It's not very heavy at all. I was just being silly. But have you ever had a time where maybe something was just too big for you to move? Have you ever tried to go outside and push a huge stone or try and pick up something you knew was way too big for you? It's always fun to just try and do things like that, right? Just to see if you can move just a little bit. Isn't it fun to do things like that? Maybe mom and dad, you can think of a time when you were a kid and you tried to move something that was way too big for you to move on your own. Have you thought about something like that in a while? Well, guys, God was able to do something amazing for Moses and the children of Israel. So Moses, God had chose him to free his children, the people of Israel, from slavery in the nation of Egypt. And so God did all these miraculous signs and wonders until Pharaoh, who was the king of Egypt, finally said, "Go, be free. I don't want to deal with you anymore." And the people were free. They were so excited. They were dancing, they were singing, they were cheering. God had finally set them free. But then something happened. They were trying to get to where God wanted them to go, the promised land, but now they were trapped at the Red Sea. This was a huge, massive sea that would have taken forever to try and get through. But Pharaoh, now he decides he's going to come chasing after everyone. He changed his mind. I'm going to get those Israelites. I'm going to bring them back. So they needed a miracle. There was no way they were going to be able to get through this situation. But God intervened. God did what only God can do. See, I made the joke that lifting this box of little toys was super heavy. But you know what? I've had some times in my life where I've had some things that there was no way I could lift them and move them on my own. I needed God's help. And God gave the Israelites that help. He told Moses, "Stand over by the water and hold up your staff." And as soon as Moses did, big walls of water. God made a way straight through the Red Sea for all of his people to get across. And it was a miracle, and only God could have made that way. And I want you guys as a family to think about sometimes that maybe there was something that was just really hard, and you knew there was no way you were going to be able to get through it by yourself. But God was able to help you do it. And you know what God really loves to do? He loves to use families to help people get through things. God can do big miracles. He can part the waters. He can raise the dead. He can feed the 5,000. He can do amazing things. But more than anything, God wants to use you as a family to help each other do impossible things. And I know that when you trust in God, when you believe in Him, as moms and dads, as sons and daughters, as brothers and sisters, as a family, God can use you to do great and mighty things for His kingdom, that He will use you to do the impossible. So I want to encourage you guys as a family to spend some time together praying with each other on what you can do to help each other out. When you think about those things that were too big to lift on your own, how can you help each other as a family make those impossible things possible? We love you guys. We're praying for you. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later.